Get me to the airport and put me on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go and
Hello my friends, welcome back to the Nightmare Cinema Club. There's such a lot of good music in this movie that we're covering today. I mean, I'm a rocker, I love my rock music, I love my metal music. I mean, we have Rob Zombie, we have The Offspring, so many good music styles in this movie. But yeah, the movie that we're talking about is 1999's Idle Hands. This came out just after I finished high school, and I was always really jealous of the school dances and stuff that you always see in American films. We didn't have stuff like that in South Africa. No. Even the parties and everything. I mean, it just doesn't exist over here. So it was kind of cool to see a movie like this. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes say. I don't care what the critics say about this movie. This is a great film. It's a comedy horror, and it gives you everything that you expect from a comedy horror. It's very tongue-in-cheek, but it's also very serious. I mean, when you look at the intro, all the graphics and the eyes staring at you through the blood and stuff, and it's even the opening shot of the movie. You know, it kind of has that Halloween feel, that John Carpenter Halloween feel. You look from outside into the houses and stuff. It's so cool. It's so good. Had a very good cast. I mean, it was Devon Sawa, Seth Green, Eldon Henson, Jessica Alba, Vivica A. Fox, just to name a few. But great movie. But yeah, just a little look back at Idle Hands. Now, I mean, we meet up with Anton's parents, who on Halloween night they hear some weird noises downstairs, and the father goes to investigate. And unfortunately, they get killed by an unseen killer, both the mom and the dad. And we meet up with Anton, pot-smoking, lazy, typical teenager. You know, he likes life, but he's very lazy. And I think that's where that saying comes in, that idle hands are the devil's playground. So we'll see what happens later in this movie. But like I said, we meet up with Anton, and it's kind of funny that he doesn't realize his parents are missing until, you know, a bit later in the movie. Anton gets a lot of shit from the cops and stuff. It's old high school people as well. They became cops and they gave him a lot of cuck. But Anton also has these two friends played by Seth Green and Eldon Henson, called Mick and Pun. Also two dope-smoking guys. Kind of reminds me of friends that I had in high school. It's a weird way that we used to live when we were younger. And today we can only look back and just shake our heads and think, what the hell were we doing? But also, two very lazy guys. These guys are just going with the flow and enjoying life for what it is. Now, Anton also has this obsession with Molly that lives across the street from him, played by Jessica Alba. Now, I mean, I always say, if you like somebody, just go and tell them. Now, Anton is a little bit afraid, but yeah, eventually he goes over. But this is the exact same point where he finds out that his right hand has been possessed by the devil. And this is where all hell starts breaking loose. He realizes very quickly that he's actually the one who killed some fast food employees. He killed his parents. He killed a lot of different people without knowing it. And then as soon as he realizes it's his hand, unfortunately, he kills his two best friends. You know, he stabs Mick in the head with a beer bottle. He decapitates Pun with a saw blade. It's such a cool scene. And it goes from 0 to 0 so fast. And then this whole story is, you know, he's trying to control his hand, and before he doesn't want to cause any more damage and stuff. And then the good part comes in, where he buries his two best friends in the backyard, and they're not dead because they blew off heaven. They thought, nah, it's too far to walk, so they just came back. So now Anton is sitting at home watching some Rob Zombie videos, which is so cool. I love that song. I love Dracula. With Mick on the one side and Pun on the other side, like two zombies sitting there watching some music video. How cool is that? And eventually the cops show up because of a noise complaint. Anton's hand, we'll call it Anton's hand, he kills the two cops, and Anton realizes, now look, I have to do something. I have to sort this out. So he tries cutting off his hand with a little help from Mick and Pun, but eventually settles on a meat cleaver, cuts off his hand, which is actually a bad idea because the hand is the only evil thing here. It's not Anton. Guys, so much madness in this thing. He tries burning the hand in the microwave, and the hand basically lets him know, listen, now I'm going for your girlfriend. Now the character that Vivica A. Fox plays, she's basically from a long line of priestesses who has to stop the evil before it takes a soul to hell. And she meets up with Randy. You know, he's the guy who was in high school but he never left high school. He's the big jock around the neighborhood. So many good things in this movie. If you've never seen Idle Hands, guys, you should check this out. If you're in for a nice good scare and you wanna have some fun while you're watching a movie, go for Idle Hands. If you can find it, see it. I mean, there's this one scene where they go to the high school Halloween dance, and the Offspring is the band playing there. Now, how cool is that? You have the Offspring playing at your school dance. It's colorful. It's everything nice. And then the hand decides now he's going to cause a little cuck. That's like a throwback to me of Carrie that came out in the 70s. The whole high school dance going wrong, except instead of pig blood, we have a lot of different other colors of blood. And plus the hand tears off Dexter Holland's head. The lead singer from, well, he doesn't tear off his head, he just tears off his scalp. It's so good. You shouldn't take this movie too seriously. The guy who plays the hand is actually the same actor who played the hand in the Addams Family movies. I can't remember what the guy's name is, but it's the same hand actor, if you will. But my friend, I'm not going to give away too much about this movie if you've never seen it, but find Idle Hands. Check it out. And I want to say thank you to a friend of mine. I want to say thanks to Craig, because actually he planted this seed in my head to watch this again. We were playing some PlayStation games and we were talking about music and stuff, and then all of a sudden we just started talking about Idle Hands, and I thought to myself, shucks, this would make a very good movie thing for my channel. So, thank you, Craig, as always, for the good ideas. My friends, I will see you in the next one. Busy with a lot of different stuff for Arms Only Gaming and for my drumming channel, Mike Few Music. Feel free to check those out as well. Please like, share and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves and be safe. Cheers, my friends.